Our firm was founded in 1991 under the idea that if we took less cases and worked harder on them and had more time to spend with our clients, that we could do a better job.
Which means we can give every case that comes in the personalized approach that it needs and the attention that it needs from start to finish.
We prosecute all types of personal injury cases.
We try to take cases we think we can do really well on with people we really want to work with.
I lost my husband to medical malpractice. I had 3 children. I was lost.
Most people who have been in an accident or had something terrible happen to them have no idea what to do next. Most people haven't been in a courtroom. They don't know how the law works. They don't know how these cases work. And so what they need is someone to speak for them, because everyone deserves that voice. And that's what we do. When we prosecute these cases and we explain them to a jury, we're their voice. We're the ones who invest our time, our heart, everything we have to represent those folks.
We were involved in a horrific car accident. We needed somebody to help us get compensation so that we could fund our surgeries, our operations, and in general, our rehabilitation.
Over the course of my career, I've had the privilege of working with so many wonderful families who've suffered tragedies. And the undercurrent is always that we're trying to solve problems for them. Now, those problems may involve healthcare, or surgery, or an auto products failure, or building failure, any number of circumstances that all bring someone to a really dark place in their life. And what we try to do is we try to solve some problems for them and put them in a better place.
I can't express my appreciation enough to Pffaf, Gill & Ports, the law firm that represented us.
One of the things that makes Pffaf, Gill & Ports stand out is that our entire office gets involved in these cases. And by the time we go to trial, the entire office is as if they were part of the family who got injured. From the top to the bottom, every single person of our team gets emotionally involved.
The firm in of itself was exemplary. The communication, I received emails and texts and phone calls, and we're 150 miles away from those guys, but never once did I ever feel like I was ever out of the loop.
We get hundreds of calls a month from people who've suffered a tragedy, and they want answers. And they don't get the answers very often from the people who could provide them, the doctors, the healthcare providers, the police. What we try to do is at least provide some answers and some comfort to people who are suffering.
Every family deserves to know what happened when it comes to a medical malpractice lawsuit. You deserve to know what happened to your loved one.
One of the biggest takeaways from my career and experiencing these tragedies with these families is that everyone's looking for answers, and everyone wants closure of some sort.
I can't give you enough words to tell you how much I appreciate them being by my side and being there and guiding us and finding out the truth, just not giving up and really finding the experts that we needed and not giving up.
One of the main reasons we're better than most is that we're willing to take the case to trial. We call ourselves trial attorneys because we are trial attorneys. We try cases. And because we try cases, the insurance companies we go up against know we try cases. And so they know we're willing to go all the way if our client isn't compensated appropriately.
Hopefully nobody ever needs this service, but if you do, you need to go to the guys that can get things done. And these guys prove themselves that they're the top of the line. They get it done, absolutely.
When someone's hurt as a result of someone else's negligence, they've been violated, and there's no way to fix them most of the time. And the only way you can do that is to compensate them fairly.
Why just so great it was my attorney was Michael Gill, because he helped us to make recovery, especially for my son. His arm was 100% paralyzed. And then without that compensation, we're not able to return his movement, and then it's a big win for us.
I do this work because I want to help people in their darkest hours. People come to us because they've suffered a horrible tragedy and they don't know where to go or what to do. We do. We can help you find answers. We can help you hold people responsible for what they've done that's caused you harm. And we can obtain some measure of justice for your loss.
So they got to, at least the bean counters got to know that there's going to be people out there to hold them accountable for the things that they do. And, you know, thank God there's Pffaf, Gill, and Ports out there that can do that and are successful at what they do because they know what to do. They know who to talk to and how to get the results and how to get the information more than anything to prove the case. And, you know, they were very professional, very on it. And I mean, they saw it from day one that, oh my God, you know, this should have never happened.
There's no greater satisfaction than resolving a case, getting someone a positive end to what has been a horrible portion of their life and allowing them to turn it into a positive.
You know, and thank God for them. Because my daughter now will have the best life she can have.
If you or a loved one has suffered a serious personal injury due to the negligence of someone else, contact Pffaf, Gill, and Ports today. We can evaluate what happened and sort out whether someone else should be held responsible for your injuries.